All right, welcome back for part two. This time we're going to take a look at what the math course looks like. So let's go straight into their math course. Remember, you can probably also get to it through the homeroom, but the students should also just click right into their math course for the Canvas lessons. All right, now that we're in the math, I'm going to switch over to this student view again so we can see what the student sees. This week is week 2, so on this page, we'll click on this button. Week 1 and 2, August 17th through the 28th. So this was from last week. Here we are in week 2. Today was Tuesday, so we're going to click right on the green button. Now, each lesson will be as similar to their math workbook as it can be. Hopefully, your students have their workbooks there and they can use them as they follow along. This just gives you kind of a table of contents of the pages they'll see throughout this lesson. So there are several parts to the lesson. It's important that students look for the next buttons to proceed, but also you'll notice on the next page, they need to be looking for the reply buttons because most of these pages have an activity for them to complete. They need to read these directions carefully and watch the video. Once they've watched the video, Miss Hill is going to be walking them through all the different parts of her classroom that they can use to help them. Finally, on this page, these red boxes are very important. This is where all the directions are for this page. As they move down, again, we are making sure they are looking for these reply buttons. This is where they have to put their answer for the work. And all of their answers only need to be numerical since they can't draw pictures in these reply boxes. Okay. If they drew something outside of this program and you wanted to include it, you would use these buttons. So if they said, I drew a picture on my tablet, or I drew a picture and it's on my computer to answer this problem. If they've saved it on their computer, they can upload an image here. So once they have their answer, they're going to post their reply. They can also attach an outside source, a picture, something they've drawn. Once that reply is posted, it will show up that it is there, and it is there. They'll move on to the next page. Now on this page, they're going to have another video to watch and then some practice problems. Again, there are some resources for them. And this one, it's just going to be done either mentally or written on their notebook paper. Next, we find those next buttons and move forward. All right, here's our third part. Again, another video. This is probably the most lengthy video because this is teaching the lesson. This is giving the strategy, the process. So this is the one our students really need to pay attention to. When they're finished with the video, again, they will click on the next button. Now that they've had a chance to see the lesson and practice, they're going to have to convince their teacher that they understand. So here is the question, and then they take a quiz. The quiz is what will be populated and sent to their teacher, so it is very important that they complete all of these quizzes. This one is just reading the word problem, using a number line to determine how many pieces of candy Rashid has. So again, they won't be able to draw their number line here, but they need to write their equation and explain their answer. And then finally, they submit their quiz. Once their quiz is submitted, they will be prompted that they've completed their lesson for the day. I hope this was helpful. You guys are all doing a great job supporting your students. Thank you so much.